Okay, the angling is weird, but you know what? This is the closest we'll get because um I am cleaning my room currently. Hola, hello there, gamers, bronies, y all the in-betweens. My name is Itzen, or Itzel, aka Koi Pony Productions. I'm an artist, animator, singer, voice actor, and a bunch of other shit here on the YouTube platform who makes content on things related to animation, gaming, and just in general, fictional fandom-related media. So, this is an update video. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, straight up, this is just an update video. I've been dealing with a lot mentally. Past few weeks I've been really dealing with a lot, especially with burnout. I've been trying to look for work recently. I'm graduating pretty soon. Um, the day I'm uploading this, which is probably going to be a few hours from the time I'm recording this, I'm not even going to like change much. I'm probably just going to add a bit of background music and then just be like, upload it, upload this video. And I'm gonna do a small video tomorrow on the sneak peek related to Phineas and Ferb. I'm probably recording that also today. But yeah, and I'm probably just gonna edit that like very little. I'm gonna be honest, I'm really burnt out. I am so fucking burnt out right now with school, and a few other things. So I do want to talk about that. So that's actually why I've been not really talkative on YouTube at all. Like, just haven't really uploaded any videos or anything like that. It's just been because mental health has really been fucking strained on me with all this going on with me in school. You know, I'm finishing up high school literally tomorrow as I'm recording this video. I'm graduating and all that shit, and I was hoping that I wouldn't have to worry about much shit, but sadly, that wasn't the case. I've had to go in for every day for some event or some meeting that I have to do. It's a lot of it is unnecessary too. I'll be honest. Like, it's not. Only one of them I wanted to go. Um, that was for yesterday. Um, but that's really it. Aside from like yesterday, I didn't really want to go. Everything else I had to go in. Um, or else like it was shit that I just had to do even if I didn't want to. And even worse, I'm not gonna walk. I'm gonna tell you guys that I'm not doing the ceremony or anything. That's mainly just because it's way too late for me, and I have a big family, and as a lot of you guys know, I do have younger siblings, so they'd fall asleep very early. So yeah. I just got a message from Jess saying I'm sending you the invoice for my therapy. Oh my god, Jess! That's both the best and the worst time. I love jazz, y'all. I love all my friends. Jesus Christ. But yeah, because of all that shit, like, I'm not actually doing it, so it's like, why am I even going? But yeah, still, I've been so tired this entire week. I've been slacking on doing any work, and I have to do a decent amount of work by 2 weeks from now. So, yeah, no, I'm like exhausted. Um, so I want to kind of just talk about things related to like content for at least the next month because all these updates are more just related to the next month or so. So yeah, let's talk about them. First of all, my main concern has been crossing bounds. So yeah, I do want to talk about this. Honestly, ever since April, I have been really worried about continuing crossing bounds. Like, I've been burnt out and mentally drained from working on crossing bounds. Not because of like writer's block. Okay, writer's block has something to do with it, but that's just because anytime I just don't do good with scripting. I really don't. So I'm trying to use this project to get used to writing in general. Um I am more of an artist. I'm more of I'm more hands on with a lot of different things, except writing. That's more something that my girlfriend does. seriously, y'all, literally one time on a stream, Kaiser and Paula were like, "Ooh, this crack ship idea that you have, Vicky, that's an interesting idea." And and they're like, and she's like, "Oh, well, I might as well write a one shot. I'm gonna write a one shot, and I'll send it when I'm done." And they're like, "Okay, cool." And I'm like, go, my love, go, because I encourage Vicky on any idea she has. I thought she was gonna send that tomorrow morning, that the next morning. Instead, she sent it literally in the middle of that stream, probably like half an hour later. 100 words per minute. That's my girlfriend. Meanwhile, me, I could barely write scripts for the fucking life of me. It's hard. I need her to teach me her ways. I need to. Doesn't help, I might be dyslexic. I've been like told by my friends, dude, there's so many typos on this script, and I'm like, I know. I can't help it. I think I might be dyslexic. Mello, who I might as well say it, he's actually gonna be the voice of Applejack for the AU. When I was sending shit for auditions, and it doesn't help, I rushed the lines for like private auditions, but essentially he's like, dude, this has so many fucking typos, and I'm like, I'm sorry. I might be dyslexic, okay? But yeah, a little bit has been writer's block, but most of this has been, oh god, this is because of a certain issue. As a lot of you guys know, on April, I turned 18. Because of this, I had realized NSFW accounts could follow me. And that is something that does terrify me, because as a lot of you guys know, I'm sex repulsed. I am ace too. So it's like those two together, it's like, I kind of don't want those kinds of accounts on my stuff, especially because I'm a 13 plus content creator. Like I've been doing this since I was 11, yes, but like a lot of my content, especially since COVID, when I turned 13, or like technically a few months before I turned 13, because of CAPA, I did start swearing a little more on my content. Like I always was swearing on my videos, but like that's when I was like fully just letting it out, like whenever the fuck I wanted to. But because like ever since, my content's been more on the 13 plus side of things, maybe with some exceptions. I'd say like my live streams, I feel like those are more 16 plus leaning, but that's more like a recommended in a way, because either way my stuff is 13 plus. I don't recommend anyone under the age of 13 watching my videos ever. I really don't. And because of that, I've had to really think about like how things will go for auditions. This is a fan project, so I don't mind anyone under the age of 18 doing these projects. I think doing things like audio dramas and projects like Crossing Bounds are actually a good gateway to start getting known and out there in fandoms. It's a great way to start out. And I know, because that is how I started out, and I am trying to get work again in the audio drama scene because of me like fully just being done with all the shit that really caused me to struggle into getting back into doing audio dramas. I did a crazy amount of audio drama work back in 2020, but a lot of it didn't get to see the light of day, and also a bunch of shit had happened behind the scenes, so yeah, that never did. But now that I'm older, it's been like 5 years since I first joined, so now it's like I do feel like I could do it. And I really do think that like this is a good project for anyone under the age of 13 to even start getting stuff out there. But because of that, I decided that I'm probably gonna put some safeguards and some, I know a lot of people don't like this, but I will likely do background checks during the auditions, okay? If you, this is why, this is actually what's been terrifying me. The reason why was because I'm heavily against NSFW related to most Sonic characters, which honestly is not too big of a concern for me. I usually don't see that too much. Usually, when I do, it's people who aren't even in my audience, so people who are usually transphobic, homophobic, all that shit. But the other thing was what I was more concerned about. My Little Pony artists, VAs, or anyone in the fandom who normalizes NSFW of the characters. To me, I find it gross because, fun fact, I am a furry. I'm not even gonna lie about that. I am one. I'm more casually in the furry community. I don't like oversee it as crazily as some others do, shockingly. But yes, I am a furry. I would love to get a fursuit someday. And I am thinking about starting to attend a few furry conventions in the near future. But because of it, I have learned about certain things like what feral is. I'm not gonna say the word, but yeah. And for me, it's like most MLP NSFW stuff does fall under that, and I find it absolutely gross. I've always found it really gross, especially because these are children's show characters, and it's so normalized in the fandom that little kids could find that stuff easily. I know little kids don't watch My Little Pony as much anymore, but it is still a big concern for me. And with also the weird morality behind most NSFW of MLP characters, granted, yes, there's technically sections like Discord, because he is considered an anthropomorphic character. I'll be honest, yeah, that's an anthro character. But even so, like, it's like I still see just mostly pony stuff. Like, we have a whole ass term in the community, and I hate that that's kind of a thing. And when it's the human versions of the characters, most of them are minors, which I don't think is any better. I really don't. So because of that, that's had me kind of take a break from the My Little Pony fandom for a bit. I'm probably gonna take a bit even longer with my break, probably for another 2-3 weeks, with working on any like My Little Pony related videos. Then I'll get back in the fray of things. But it's just, because of crossing bounds and me dealing with that casting sort of thing and me fighting off how to deal with it mentally, it's really put a strain on me from working on crossing bounds as well as working on any pony related content. And it sucks because I'll be honest to you guys, I don't want to leave the My Little Pony fandom. I love My Little Pony. It's meant the world to me. If you guys can't tell, My Little Pony is like my biggest special interest. It's what got me here. Literally, I am wearing a bracelet of Twilight Sparkle. I also have one of Fluttershy right here. I also have one of Fluttershy. I also have another one that is kind of irrelevant. These are the same bracelets I wore on my face reveal Q&A. I always wear these ones like every day. I wear these every day. But yeah, no, like I wear MLP related bracelets every day. I love talking about My Little Pony. I try to find a way to talk about it to people every day because it's one of my favorite shows. It actually is my favorite show and everything. And I love being in the fandom. But it is, compared to a lot of other fandoms I'm in, I feel like it's very behind. It feels very 2010 still compared to a lot of fandoms nowadays, especially because we've had so much normalization of things that really shouldn't be normalized, I don't want to go too deep into these topics, but yeah, essentially it's just that. So, and I'll admit, I'm worried that me deciding to put my foot down with this might essentially blackmail me from the community, because I know a lot of brony content creators normalize it even more. I've actually had to block some pretty big names in this fandom because of it. And I don't want to lose my brony audience, because I love you guys. You guys are fucking awesome and talented. But and I don't want to get blackmailed for, essentially, like, not blackmailed. Why did I say blackmailed? Blacklisted essentially from the community. I love making MLP content, and I want to work in the fandom for as long as I want to. And knowing me, that's probably going to be the rest of my life. But, you know, I still have to put my foot down and decide on my morals. I am going to do that. So I want to let you guys know, when I open up publicly auditions for any Crossing Bounds casting, I will put in the notice of, hey, I will be doing background checks. No NSFW accounts linked to me by the, well, I do recommend linking them to me for me to just know you're not creepy. Maybe. Like, I don't know. I'm more gonna peep. Dude, that shit grosses me out. I'm gonna be honest. It does. But, you know, I like, if you, as long as they have safe for work accounts and they don't do any gross shit, then I'm gonna let them be. If you have NSFW accounts and you do audition, please send me your safe for work accounts. Just send me those. I'm not gonna link the NSFW ones, you know. I'm chill with anything on it. Like, it's the whole you do you thing. Again, I'm so sorry that I'm talking about this, but it's because I really am, like, I'm trying to think this through. I don't want to cause any major issues. I don't want anything bad to happen under my watch. I really don't. This is my first time directing. So I want to deal with this as responsibly as I could. You know, a lot of this is trial and error, and I know it is. So I'm really just trying my best. This has really made it hard for me to continue working on Crossing Bounds for a good bit. It's why you haven't seen me really, like, update the Tumblr blog. It's why y'all haven't seen me talk about it as much online, or like, hell, I haven't really gone back into the script in a good bit because of this stuff really, like, mentally draining me. So yeah, that's, like, been a big concern for me. And that's actually been putting me on a bit of a hiatus for brony content for a good bit. So I'm probably not gonna make any big pony content for another few weeks. I'm still, like, doing a bit of voice work and shit for other projects because that's work, and I do have to make sure to do all that. But until then, I won't be making, like, any pony videos for my channel for a good bit. It's something that I need to just go through for right now. Second thing, music. I've been putting a hiatus also into my music, and this is for, like, the fact that I literally know jack shit about music software, and I've been trying to find good music software to use. I tried to get back to using GarageBand, and I realized it is so hard for me to do it with this. It just feels clunky and messy, and it's even harder because I'm using it through an iPad. I'm probably going to try to look for something that's cheap or free. I don't know anyone who's a musician, sadly, aside from, like, one mutual that I met for the first time at SAC Anime a few months back. But aside from that, I have not known anyone who writes music, and it's hard. That makes it harder for me to really be able to know where to start. So yeah, that's a fun thing to deal with. I'm hoping, though, at some point during the summer I could find a good music software to use, and hopefully I could start posting music sometime this year. That's kind of my main thing, because I know what ideas I have and everything, and I know, like, what I want for the chords and all that shit for my music. Just the software issue has been my main, like, it's been my main issue. It really has been. Because it's hard to learn new pieces of software, guys. That's a fun thing to deal with, okay? As for upload schedule, I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably not gonna upload, like, aside from today's video and tomorrow's video, I'm probably not gonna upload for another week. I don't know if I'll go back into an uploading schedule, I'll be honest. I think for now, I'm gonna just sporadically post, and when I feel ready to, like, fully post on a like, specific basis again, I'm gonna go back to that. It's something that I do probably for, like, at least the next month or two. I'm just gonna post when I want to. And then when I feel ready, I'm gonna post like on a certain schedule. For now, I just need to get myself slowly back into YouTube again, because I realized something. I don't do well if I immediately go back to doing this job and then have a schedule, because that's gonna burn me out at a really certain point. I need to not have a schedule at first, then slowly get back into having one. So that's what I'm probably gonna be doing. And hopefully by the time I'm done with summer vacation and start college, I'm in a few months I'm gonna be good, and I don't have to worry about sporadic posting. I just then post weekly or bi-weekly, whatever the fuck I choose. I'm probably gonna go bi-weekly first, then go into weekly content again if I feel like it. So yeah, that's kind of the thing. I don't have too many updates, honestly. These have just kind of been my main concerns. I'm recording this video just cuz like this, cuz I feel lazy. I'm going to be honest, I really do. But still, I really hope you guys understand. I am so sorry for the silence towards any content. You know, it's been a lot for me. I've been dealing with a lot. I just turned 18 a month ago, so I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I really don't. I'm just trying to figure this shit out as I go. Hell, I don't even have my ID yet. I still don't. Bitch, I'm a fucking wreck. But yeah, I'm hoping to like slowly adjust myself back into things during the next month or two. We'll see, 3 months, I don't know. I'm gonna use summer to be kind of like a transition period into a lot of different things. Then once summer vacation's over, it's like, okay, we good? Shit, there was one other thing I was thinking of talking about. Oh yeah, the Bride of Discord stuff. Okay, so as a lot of you guys know, I still have the whole Bride of Discord video when, even though the live reading stream, I'm probably going to start doing watch parties again for that sometime next week or the week after. I'm going to try to see when my server's available with certain things. So I'm going to probably deal with that in the next few days. And hopefully by the next week or so, I'll start doing those binge watch parties again on my server. If you guys are curious to join my Discord server, by the way, I do always have it in the link in the description below on every video of mine. It is a link that never expires, and it is an unlimited link, so it's you're able to use it whenever. Okay, so please, whenever you want to join my server, we do hang out, just have fun. And oh my god, I let my sister do my nails a few days ago. Got stuck in my hair just now, if you couldn't tell. But yeah, if you do want to join my Discord server, please do so. I would love for y'all to join. There's definitely a few old videos that I found actually also that I had that I never finished. So I might try to finish some of the smaller ones up that I had recorded a few months ago. And then upload them here sometime soon. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah. And as for live streams, I'm gonna try to see if my old laptop works still. And if so, I might have to use that for streams again. Turns out my newer one just doesn't work well with streams. So I'm gonna try to see how that goes, and I'm gonna consult with the other group chat of parental issues members, basically just any of my friends. I'll ask them whenever they're available, and hopefully we'll settle on a specific time and to really do streams again, time and day to do streams. So yeah, I think that's kind of all. So I hope you all understand. I'm very sorry for this lazily done video. Again, I'm dealing with a lot right now. Tomorrow's video will also be like this. Tomorrow's video is the same way. I'm gonna fucking record like this lazily. But yeah, I hope y'all understand. So until then, adios, goodbye, you remember. Horror, 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 horror. What fucking dork. Okay, bye, y'all. Bye.